Today I'm bringing you a modern classic with a slow cooker twist. It's a favourite around the world and has become really popular in recent years. Today I'm showing you a slow cooker version that's very easy to prepare, uses a few basic ingredients, and I guarantee you one taste of this version and you'll be making it every single week. Let's make my beautiful slow cooker chicken teriyaki with vegetables on the One Pot Chef. First things first, we're going to work on our teriyaki marinade. So into a small jug or a bowl, I've got one small onion, which I have peeled and finely chopped. And to that, we're going to add in half a cup of soy sauce, half a cup of honey, a quarter of a cup of rice vinegar. Now, rice vinegar you'll find in the same section of the supermarket as soy sauce, but if you can't get it, you can just use regular white vinegar, or in a pinch, a splash of cooking sherry will be fine. I'm also adding in some ginger. I'm putting in 2 teaspoons of grated ginger and the same amount of garlic. Give that a blast of some black pepper and then just stir that until everything is combined. Perfect, and we'll just set this aside for a moment. Next, I've got some chicken thighs, which are skinless and boneless, and all I've done is I've just trimmed off any excess fat and then cut them in half, and we're just going to layer them on the bottom of the slow cooker. I've got about 1 kilogram or about 2 pounds of chicken here, and you don't have to use thighs. You could use breast, you could use drumsticks, you could use wings, you could use pretty much any cut of chicken you like, but I do recommend using skinless chicken, mainly because skin doesn't really crisp up in a slow cooker and it kind of comes out a bit soggy and weird. So if you're using, say, drumsticks, it is worth taking the skin off before popping them into the slow cooker. So we've got our chicken in there, and all we need to do is pour over our marinade. And for the moment, that's all we need to do, because what's going to happen is we're going to cook our chicken and it's going to marinate at the same time. So we're going to put on the lid, switch on our slow cooker. We can use the low setting and cook for 8 hours, or what I'm doing, the high setting for 4 hours until the chicken is nice and cooked. It's been 4 hours and our chicken is pretty much cooked. So let's take a look at that. Just take this lid off. Ooh, smells amazing. I'll just give this a quick stir. Oh, look at that lovely chicken. It's beautiful and brown. It's been sucking up all that lovely flavour. But our liquid is still very much a liquid. It's not exactly a sauce. So we're going to do something about that. So I've got half a cup of water and I've got 2 tablespoons of corn flour, or cornstarch to my North American friends. And what we're going to do is just mix the two together until the corn flour is dissolved into the water, and we're just going to pour that mixture straight into the pot. Give that a quick stir. Now you'll notice the sauce has kind of gone a bit cloudy. That's okay, because what it's going to do is it will eventually go nice and clear again, and it's going to thicken up the sauce at the same time. And all we've got left to do now is add our veggies into the pot. Now I've got some broccoli, I've got some zucchini, and I've got some carrot, and we're just going to chuck them straight in. And we just need to give those a bit of a stir. Now I've got 1 head of broccoli, which I've just trimmed and cut up into florets, and I've got 1 zucchini, which I've chopped up into small chunks, and 1 carrot, which I have peeled and just chopped up into small pieces, because carrots and other vegetables like root vegetables, they tend to take a little longer to cook if you put large chunks in there. You can see the chicken is absolutely falling to pieces there. Beautiful. So all we need to do now is pop the lid back on, and we're just going to allow this to cook for another 30 minutes, half an hour. Whether you're on low or high, it's still half an hour, because when we took the lid off, we let the heat out of the pot. So it will take half an hour for it to come back to temperature and cook the veggies. And then we'll be ready to serve. 30 minutes later, and let's take a look. Beautiful. The veggies look like they're just about done. Beautiful. We'll just give that one good stir. The sauce is thickened up, the chicken is cooked, the vegetables are tender. We're just about ready to serve. And here we have some of our completed slow cooker chicken teriyaki with vegetables, and it is so simple to prepare. The smell coming off the slow cooker is just incredible. All that wonderful flavours from the soy sauce and the onions and the garlic and the ginger and the honey. You are going to absolutely fall in love with this. That gorgeous golden brown chicken and the beautiful veggies. I can't wait to dive in and have a taste of this. Oh my God, it's gorgeous. That beautiful teriyaki marinade has penetrated deep into the chicken, not only making it beautiful and golden brown on the outside, but bursting with flavour on the inside. The chicken is moist and tender and absolutely falling to pieces. The vegetables are wonderful and tender as well. That sauce, absolutely gorgeous. You could serve this by itself, or you could make some rice or noodles to go with it as well. It's just entirely up to you. Well, I hope you enjoyed this recipe. Check out my other videos at onepotchefshow.com. And until next time, see you later. This is a very adaptable recipe. You can change the type of chicken you use. You could use different chicken pieces. You can change up the veggies. Plus, you often get a lot of leftovers with this, and it's great the next day for lunch. Easy to reheat in the microwave or even just on stove. You're going to love this. Believe me, you've got to try this.